Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the first game of the Richmond Flying Squirrels 2017 season. They are opening against the Hartford Yard Goats here at the Diamond in Richmond, and we will get started here very shortly. Since this is a minor league set, one caveat is that I'm not using any experience factors, and everybody's going to be neutral. So if we get an experience check, they will all be neutral, because these are all prospects. So I could call them all prospects, but I'm just going to go ahead and call them all neutral and leave it at that. Opening day starters for both teams. For the Flying Squirrels, it'll be right-hander Dan Slania. And for the Hartford Yard Goats, it's going to be Ryan Castellani. We'll go through the starting lineups very quickly. And first, for the visiting Yard Goats, it'll be Omar Carrizales in center field. He will lead off. Batting second will be Ashley Grader at second base. Hitting third at first base is Ryan McMahon. Batting cleanup. I can get these cards apart. Kind of sticking on me a little bit here. Brand new cut cards. It'll be Drew Weeks in right field batting cleanup. Dylan Thomas is in left field hitting fifth. Batting sixth. Oh, these cards are really sticking together, aren't they? Batting sixth. I can get them apart. Boy, these things are just really... All right, Josh Fuentes is batting sixth. He's playing third base. Batting seventh and catching is Dom Nunez. Batting eighth is a pitcher Castellani, as they decide to go with that strategy. And batting ninth is Emerson Jimenez at shortstop. And these are the actual lineups from opening day. So those are the starting lineups for the Hartford Yard Goats, Double A affiliate of the Colorado Rockies. And now for the Richmond Flying Squirrels, Double A affiliate of the San Francisco Giants. Leading off in center field will be Slade Heathcott. Batting second at playing shortstop today is Brandon Bednar. Batting third at second base is Miguel Gomez. Hitting cleanup at first base is Chris Shaw. Batting fifth in right field is Hunter Cole. Hitting sixth in left field is Ryan Lawless. Batting seventh as they stick together on me again. I may have to use something to keep that from happening. Matt Wynn is catching and batting seventh. Batting eighth, playing third base, is T.J. Bennett. And batting ninth and pitching is Dan Slania. So all those festivities are out of the way. We're at the Diamond, which plays big to both righties and lefties. And I didn't make... One thing I forgot to do before I got all this started was make umpire cards, but I did look up the umpires for this game, the actual game. We got Rosenberg at home, Gonzalez at first, and Tieche, T-I-E-C-H-E, at third base. And for this game, I'm going to call them all neutral. So we're going to call them all neutral and let the book decide if it comes up that way. But right now, we're ready for first pitch, and it's going to be the center fielder, Omar Carrizales. I guess that's how it's pronounced, Carrizales. And we get a 155. So a 155 asks... Well, he's only a whiffer. That's his only quality. So 155 asks if he's a home run king. He is not. So it's a fly out to center for out number one. Brings up the second baseman, Ashley Grader. And we get a 1-2-4, which is a control check. And Dan Slania has the control factor, so that will be a good check. And it's a ground out to the shortstop, Bednar, for out number two. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first. Brings us to the first baseman, Ryan McMahon. Lefty swinger against the righty Slania. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Ryan McMahon is a semi-hero, but the decider die says not this time. So it's a pop-up to second, and Gomez will field it. And that's all for the Yard Goats here in the first inning. Nothing doing for them. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. That result was in red, so we will be going to the experience chart for the first at bat for Slade Heathcott. And remember, I'm using neutral against neutral in all cases. So it's neutral against neutral. Got a 1-2 and it says icon batter. No, he's not, so he's going to strike out. So Slade Heathcott will go down on strikes. That results in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And pitcher Castellani is semi-hot. Bednar is neutral. So he is a hot pitcher. 1-5. Nope, it's asking if it's a cold batter, which he's not. Otherwise, batter pounces on pitch for a single through the shortstop. So Brandon Bednar gets the first hit of the season as he grounds it past the shortstop Jimenez for the first hit. Here's Miguel Gomez. Gomez, a 1-4-5. And then ask, is the pitcher a struggler? He is not. He's a workman, but not a struggler. So it's a ground ball to third, and with the lead die of 1, that is a 5-4-3 double play. And the Squirrels go down in the first. So after 1 complete, we are scoreless. We'll go to the top of the second. And leading off will be Drew Weeks, the right fielder. That's a 2-6-6. And he is the leadoff batter of the inning, so he will single to center field. So Drew Weeks with a leadoff single brings up Dylan Thomas, the lefty, left fielder. It's a 1-4-4. Does the pitcher have flash? Dan Slania has semi-flash, but the sire die takes it away. Is the batter a hero? No, Dylan Thomas is not a hero. So he will ground out to short unless he's a whiffer. And he just happens to be a whiffer, so he will strike out and actually save them from a double play. The strikeout's only 1 out. Double play would have been 2 outs. So Dylan Thomas is gone for the first out. Brings up third baseman Josh Fuentes. 4-5-5. Again, it's a flash check, and again, Desire dies blank. Is he a home run king? No, he's a slugger, but he's not a home run king. So he will ground to first for out number 2. But Weeks will advance to second base with 2 outs. That brings up the catcher, Dom Nunez. And for Nunez, that is a 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No, he's got control. Is Nunez eager? No, Nunez is actually whoops, let me drop him here. Nunez is actually semi-patient. So he's not eager, he won't get a single. He will ground to second, but since he's patient, or semi-patient, the sire die makes him patient, he will walk. So it's a 2-out walk. But now you run into that problem of the pitcher batting eighth because you got 2 guys on with 2 outs and you got the pitcher coming to the plate instead of a hitter. 3-4-5. Is he a prospect pitcher? No, he's not. Is the batter patient? No, he's got the normal batter qualities where he's eager. So therefore he will pop to second and the inning is over. So nothing doing in the top of the second for the Yard Goats. We go to the bottom of the second. Chris Shaw lead things off for the Squirrels. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? Yes, he is. Ryan Castellani does have the workman quality, so it is a base hit for Chris Shaw to lead off the bottom of the second. Brings up the right fielder, Hunter Cole. And we get a 5-5-6. Asking, is the pitcher an ace? No, he's not. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. It's a double to right field for Hunter Cole. And that will score Chris Shaw. And the Squirrels jump to a 1-0 lead as they get their first run of the season. Hunter Cole is not active, so he will not steal. He will stay at second with nobody out. And that's going to bring up Ryan Lawless, the left fielder. Lawless, a 2-6-6. There's nobody on first. He's not the leadoff batter. It's a fly ball to right for out number 1. Brings up Matt Wynn, catcher. And we get a 5-5-5 for Matt Wynn. Is the pitcher an ace or a star? No. Is Matt Wynn a scrapper? Unfortunately for the Squirrels, Matt Wynn is a scrapper. So he will hit a looping single to center field. It won't be a home run like it would have been, but it's a single. Lead die of 5. Hunter Cole will come in to score. The Squirrels take a 2-0 lead on that base hit by Wynn. So 2-0. Here in the bottom of the second, here's TJ Bennett. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No, he's not a struggler. Is the batter champion or patient? No, he's not. We got infield drama. So our first infield drama check. And for the Yard Goats in their infield, McMahon is semi-gold. Fuentes is semi-gold. So they're going to be gold. 2-6. Center fielder Stoic. No, the center fielder Carrizales is actually semi-active. So he will make the grab. And that is going to be out number 2. Brings up the pitcher Dan Slania with 2 outs and a runner at first. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Does he have a good eye? No. He's going to strike out to end the inning. But 2 runs for the Squirrels, and after 2 complete, it's Richmond 2 and Hartford nothing. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. For the shortstop Jimenez, who is neutral, and the pitcher Slania is also neutral. 3-6. Cold pitcher, no he's not, so pop out to the catcher. So Jimenez is out. That'll bring up Carrizales. 1-4-6. Does the pitcher have flash? Again, Desire Die takes it away from him. Is he a champion? No. Ground out to second. So Carrizales 0 for 2. Brings up Ashley Grader. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Ashley Grader is not a hero, so he's going to pop to second. And that's going to end the top of the third. Result was in red, so we go to the experience chart for the first at bat of the bottom of the third. Again, Slace Heathcott was batting off that last time, and he struck out, so let's see if he has any better luck this time. Obviously neutral against neutral. 3-5. Icon batter, no he's not, so he's going to fly to right. So Heathcott, out number 1. Brings up Brandon Bednar. We get a 4-5-6 for Bednar. Is he patient? No, he's not. He's eager. So he's going to fly to center for out number 2. And that takes us to the chemistry chart, which both teams are predisposed to be semi-harmonious. So we got semi-harmonious for both teams. They're both neutral now. 2-6. Batting team harmony, no, it's ground out to second, and that's going to end the inning. Squirrels go down 1-2-3. At the end of 3, it's Richmond 2 and Hartford nothing. So now both pitchers will move into the semi-fresh state as we enter the 4th. And leading off will be Ryan McMahon, the first baseman. Pop to second his first time up. It's a 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Ryan McMahon just happens to be a whiffer, so he will strike out. Out number 1. And that brings up Drew Weeks, the right fielder. He singled his last time up. 2-3-5. He's not wild. Is he eager? No, he's not. So he's going to ground to second. And that's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down brings up Dylan Thomas, the left fielder. Struck out his first time. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter, so he will fly to center. And the Yard Goats are gone here in the top of the 4th. Go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 2-0 in favor of the Squirrels. And Chris Shaw, first baseman, will lead off. He singled and scored his first time up. It's a 1-3-4. Is the catcher a gold catcher? No, Nunez is neutral, so he's not a gold catcher. Is the batter a champion? Chris Shaw is a semi-champion, but the Desire Die is blank. So we got outfield drama instead. So outfield drama, and in the outfield, Weeks is iron, everybody else is neutral. 2-4. 2-4. Center fielder gold. No, he's neutral. So it's going to be a base hit. Single for Chris Shaw. He's 2 for 2. That result was in purple, so we're going to the to the chemistry chart. Next at bat, both teams semi-harmonious, and it's Hunter Cole's bat. And now they're both neutral. 4-5. Batting team harmony, no. So it's a ground out to the infielder of our choice. We'll say he grounds to short, but the lead die of 4 will move Shaw up to second base. So it acts almost like a sacrifice, even though it really wasn't. It's a ground out to short for out number 1. Here's Ryan Lawless, left fielder. And we get a 2-4-6. Let's ask, does the pitcher have control? Ryan Castellane has semi-control. Desire Die says he does. It's a ground out back to the pitcher, and that will hold the runner at second base. So it's a 1-3 ground out number 2. And that brings up the catcher, Matt Wynn. Wynn singled his first time up. He had an RBI single. It's a 2-3-6, which is the double control, and that means it's going to be a walk. That will put 2 on with 2 outs for number 8 hitter T.J. Bennett. And Bennett flied to center his first time. 4-6-6. Is he wild? No. Is he a home run king or a slugger? No, he's actually a semi-scrapper. So he's going to get a single to left field, and with a lead die of 4, that's going to bring home Chris Shaw for the 3rd run, and the Squirrels now lead it 3-0. Wynn, the catcher, will move to 3rd, and it says an active runner would steal, but he's stoic, so he's not going to steal. 2 outs, runners at the corners, run in, and the pitcher, Dan Slaney, the batter. Dan Slaney, a 2.66, and the runner is going to get picked off first base. Bennett, that's a runner thrown out at first, or one first thrown out, I should say. So it's pickoff 1-3, and the inning is over. So Slaney will be forced to lead off the next inning, but the Squirrels pick up a run thanks to the single by Bennett. And after 4 complete, it's Richmond 3 and Hartford nothing. Start the top of the 5th. It'll be Josh Fuentes. 1-2-4 is control. Yes, Slaney has the control. So it's a ground ball to short, 1 away. Brings up the catcher, Dom Nunez. Left-handed hitting catcher against the right-handed pitching Slaney. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Again, he keeps checking for flash and he keeps coming up short. Is the batter a champion? No, so it's a ground out to second for out number 2. So Slaney keeps trying to get a strikeout with that flash, but it keeps coming up short. Here's Castellani with 2 outs and the bases empty. They're going to let him hit. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He's semi-fresh. Decider gives it to him, so it's a line out to second. And the top of the 5th is complete. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be the pitcher, Slaney, to lead things off. He was at bat when Bennett got picked off. Slaney is leading off. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is. It's a strikeout. 1 away. That takes us to the top of the order. Now Slade Heathcott finally gets an at-bat that's not off the experience chart. 2-4-6 is asking about control. Castellani, semi-control. Decider gives it to him. So it's a ground out to the pitcher, and Heathcott is 0 for 3. Brings up the shortstop, Brandon Bednar. Bednar, 1 for 2. It's a 1-4-5. It's not a struggler. It's a ground ball to 3rd, and the 5th inning is complete. After 5 complete, it's Richmond 3 and Hartford nothing. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Emerson Jimenez, the shortstop. He will lead things off for the Yard Goats. And we get a 3-4-4. Prospect, no, he's neutral. Is he patient? No, he's not patient, so it's a pop out to second. And Jimenez is out of there. That will bring up top of the order, Carrizales. Whoa, 6-6-6 for Carrizales. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No. It's a glove check, deep drive glove check. And we'll check the outfielders for the Squirrels. Heathcott and Cole are both semi-gold, so if they have a chance maybe to grab it, we'll see what the result says. Nope, the sire die says no, they're not gold, so it is gone. Home run for Carrizales breaks up the shutout. Puts the Yard Goats on the board. It's now 3-1 as he snuck one over the fence just over the outreaching arms of the outfielder. Here's Ashley Grader. 4-4-6. Is he a star? Dan Slaney is a semi-star. But once again, Decider Die says no. Is the batter sad sack, utility, or patient? He's none of that. So it's a single to right field for Ashley Grader. So that's a base hit. And we're going to go to the experience chart after that. For Ryan McMahon, again, it's neutral against neutral. 1-5. Prospect batter, nope, it's a single. So back-to-back hits, 3 in a row now. That makes Slaney a semi-struggler. So we've got runners at first and second, nobody out. Bullpen starting to loosen for the Squirrels. And Drew Weeks, batter. 1-2-6, is he fresh? No, Decider Die says he's not fresh. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. It's a single past second base, and that's going to load the bases. And now Slaney has become a full struggler. We would normally go to the right now chart, but we may be going to the bullpen instead, as Slaney seems to have lost a little bit. So as Kyle Haynes, the manager, looks everything over, he is going to make a move to the bullpen, and he's going to bring in Carlos Alvarado. So Carlos Alvarado is in, and he will be an ace this first at bat. We would have gone to the right now chart, but this pitching change will override that. So Dylan Thomas will face Alvarado. It's a 2-2-6, and that's a hit by pitch because the sire dies a dot. So Alvarado just plunked Thomas, and that forces in a run. And the lead is cut to 3-2, and the bases are still loaded with nobody out. Brings up Josh Fuentes, and the Yard Goats having something going here in the sixth. 1-2-6, he is fresh. It's a line out to second, but had that been a dot, it would have been a double play, but it's just a line out to second for out number one. If that had been a dot, then the run on second would have been doubled off, but not to be. Here's Dom Nunez. Nunez, 1-3-4. Gold catcher. No, he's not gold. Is he champion? No, he's not champion. So we got outfield drama. And in the outfield, semi-gold outfielders, Heathcott and Cole. And now they're neither one of them. So right field iron, no, he's not iron. It's a fly out. But on a lead die of 6, I'm pretty sure that's a sacrifice fly. And it is. So that will tie the score at 3 on the sacrifice fly to right for out number 2. And now with the pitcher Castellani scheduled, he's going to be called back. He's not going to hit. They're going to the pinch hitting. And let's see who they're going to pull out. Looks like they're going to Matt White. So Matt White is going to pinch hit for Castellani. And there's still runners at first and second with 2 outs. So Max White pinch hitting. His only qualities is he's semi-patient and a whiffer. Everything else is pretty neutral. 2-5-6. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, he's not. Is the batter champion or patient? No, he's not. Oh, take it back. He is semi-patient, but the decide or die says no. All right, so it's infield drama. And in the infield for the Squirrels, Bennett is iron, and Shaw is semi-gold. So Shaw will be gold. It's 5-5. First baseman iron. No, first baseman is not iron. It's a routine ground out. And that's going to end the inning. But the Hartford Yard Goats pick up 3 runs at the top of the 6th, and they have tied the score at 3. And now we'll need a new pitcher for the Yard Goats. So they're going to look in their bullpen and see who they're going to go to. They will go to DJ Johnson. So the right-hander, DJ Johnson, is in the ball game. DJ Johnson. He will be an ace this first at bat as he faces Miguel Gomez. So we get everything straight here for the bottom of the 6th. He's an ace. 1-5-6. Is he a is he a whiffer? Miguel Gomez is not a whiffer. So we have outfield drama. And in the outfield for the Yard Goats, Weeks is iron, and that's it. Everybody else is neutral. 1-2. Right fielder iron. Yes, he is. Weeks is the only iron guy that's out there. He misjudges the ball, and the runner is safe at first on the E9. So an error on Weeks puts the leadoff runner on first base. Brings up Chris Shaw, first baseman. And we get a 4-5-5. Does the pitcher have flash? DJ Johnson has semi-flash, but Desire Die says no. Is he a home run king? Chris Shaw is a slugger, but not a home run king. He will ground to second. Ground to first, but the runner will advance to second with the lead die of 4. Puts a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Hunter Cole. 2-2-4. Pitching at home. No, they're on the road. So skip that. Is the batter a slugger? No, he's not. He's still going to single to right field. So that's a base hit. And that will move Gomez, who is stoic, to third. Runners at the corners, 1 out. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. So we have a cold pitcher in DJ Johnson. And we have a normal or neutral batter in Lawless. 2-4. 2-4. Hot batter, no he's not. It's a fly to left. And on a lead die of 2, let's see here. You have to be active to score, so he's not. He's stoic. So that's out number 2. So now it's down to the catcher, Wynn, who has singled and walked in this game. 2-3-6, that's another walk because that's a double control, which they don't have. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And it's up to third baseman TJ Bennett. So we got DJ Johnson facing TJ Bennett. DJ and TJ. Get a 1-2-4. It's a control check, but he's got semi-control. Side or die says he doesn't. So the next check, is he eager? TJ Bennett is not eager, so he will walk, and that will force in a run. Bases loaded walk. We'll bring home the go-ahead run. The Squirrels lead it. It's unearned because of the error. But now the Squirrels lead it 4-3. And we'll get a pinch hitter for Carlos Alvarado as his spot is coming up. He will be pinch hit for. And the pinch hitter is going to be Tyler Horan. So Tyler Horan will pinch hit with the bases loaded and 2 outs against DJ Johnson, who's walked the last 2 in a row. 2-4-6. Control. He's got semi-control, and this time it works out for him. It's ground out to the pitcher, and Horan is out, and so are the Squirrels. But in that bottom of the 6th, they do pick up a run. And at the end of 6, it's Richmond 4 and Hartford 3. Is Horan hit for Alvarado. Make those notations. And now we need a new pitcher for Richmond. It'll be DJ Snelton. So we have a DJ Johnson. Now we have a DJ Snelton. So DJ Snelton is in the ball game. And he will be an ace this first at bat, obviously. And he'll be facing Emerson Jimenez, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. He's popped to the catcher and popped to second. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Is he a champion? No, he's not. Outfield drama. So in the outfield for the Squirrels, semi-gold again for Bednar. I'm sorry, for Heathcott and Colt. Now they're all neutral. 1-6. Right fielder stoic. No, the right fielder is Cole. He is not stoic, so he will make the catch. And there's one away in the top of the 7th. Back to the top of the order, and Carrizales. 4-4-6. Is he a star? DJ Snelton is actually an ace and a star, so he is a star. And this means it's a ground out to second for out number 2. That will bring up Ashley Grader. Grader, a 2-2-5. Is he a star? Yes, he is. It's a ground out. This time we'll say to short, and that will end the inning. Take us to the 7th inning stretch with Richmond ahead 4-3. And we're going to get a new pitcher for the Yard Goats. It's going to be Connor Wade. So they're going to go to Connor Wade. He will be an ace this at bat, or this first at bat, as he faces the top of the order, Slade Heathcott, who's 0 for 3. So Wade, righty, against Heathcott. 1-1-2. Is he a workman? He's a semi-workman, but the desired eye is a blank, so he's not a workman. Is the batter a champ or a whiffer? Slade Heathcott is a whiffer, so he's going to get a nub and infield single for Slade Heathcott. He gets his first hit of the young season. He's on first base to lead off. Here's Brandon Bednar. 2-3-4 is plate drama. Yes, there are runners on base, so we will have plate drama. And the catcher for Hartford, Dom Nunez, is neutral. We got a 5-6. Catcher gold. No, he's not. It's a wild pitch. So Wade putting one to the backstop, and that takes us to the experience chart, which again, neutral against neutral, and it's Bednar against Wade, neutral against neutral. 2-2. Prospect pitcher. No, he's not. It's a pop out to the pitcher. One away. Would have been a fence check otherwise. That's one away for Miguel Gomez. Miguel Gomez, 115. That's a freshness check. It's a pop out to short for out number 2. Brings up Chris Shaw. 145. Struggler, no. Ground out to first to end the inning. Squirrels go down in the 7th. We go to the 8th. It's still 4-3 Richmond. And DJ Snelton. Let's see if he's going to pitch one more inning, or is he going to come out? He may come out here. Actually, he's going to stay in against McMahon to keep that lefty-on-lefty matchup going. 2-2-5. Is he a star? Yes, he is. It's a ground out to the infield of our choice. We'll say it's a 4-3 for out number 1. And that brings up Drew Weeks. Weeks, 5-5-6. Is he an ace? Yes, he is. It's a line out to third. So that took away a big hit by him being an ace. Otherwise, it would have been a double. All right, 2 outs, nobody on for Dylan Thomas. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Is Thomas champion or patient? He is neither. So we're looking at infield drama. Infield drama. We get a 1-2. Shortstop iron. No, Bednar is not irons, but he does make an error. It would have been a 2-base error, but instead it's only a 1-base error. So an E6 on Bednar. Keeps the inning going. And that brings up Josh Fuentes. He's 0 for 3. 4-5-5. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, he does. DJ Snelton does have the flash quality. So it will be a strikeout unless the batter has a good eye. And Fuentes is actually eager and a whiffer, so he will go down on strikes to end the top of the 8th. And they'll keep Connor Wade in there for the bottom of the 8th since he did pretty well in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Hunter Cole. 3-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he sad sack, utility, or patient? No. It's a single to center for Hunter Cole. He's 3 for 4. And that's in red, so we'll go to the experience chart. Again, neutral against neutral for Ryan Lawless. 2-6. 2-6 on the experience. Icon pitcher. No, he's not, so the batter drops single over second base. So runners are at first and second with nobody out. And now, looks like we will get a pitching change as Connor Wade is running into trouble. So they're going to go to their bullpen. And they will turn it over to... Let's see who they're going to get to bring in. Try to bring in a decent reliever. They're going to bring in Troy Neiman. Right-hander Troy Neiman. He's got the semi-star and flash quality. And he will be an ace this first at bat. So, for 4th pitcher of the game, Troy Neiman is in for Hartford against the catcher, Matt Wynn. 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. Troy Neiman does have the flash quality. And Wynn does not have a good eye, so it is a strikeout. 1 away. Brings up the 3rd baseman, TJ Bennett. And then a pinch hitter for Snelton. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No, he's not. It's a walk. So it's a walk to load the bases. And that result was in purple. We would normally go to the chemistry chart, but there's going to be a pinch hitter since we're at the pitcher spot. So hitting for Snelton will be Rando Moreno. So Rando Moreno is going to pinch hit for Snelton with the bases loaded and only 1 out. So Rando Moreno pinch hitting for Snelton, and Tyler Sear, their closer, is loosening in the bullpen for the Squirrels to pitch the top of the 9th. All right, so Rando Moreno, 1-6-6. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. It's a ground out to third, and with a lead die of 1, that's a double play to get him out of the inning. So it's a 5-4-3 DP to end the 8th. And that was in red. We would normally go to the experience chart, but the pitching change is going to override that. So coming in for the Squirrels to try to save the game is Tyler Sear. He is the closer for the Squirrels, and he will be facing Nunez, a pinch hitter for the pitcher, and then Jimenez. But first thing is Dom Nunez. So Sear is actually a double ace this at bat. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No, it's a ground out to first. 1 away. And now we will get a pinch hitter into the ball game for Neiman, as the Yard Goats need some offense. Already used Max White, but they do have backup catcher Jan Vasquez, and he's got the hero semi-home run king quality, so going for the best they have. One swing in the back and tie the ball game. So Vasquez hitting for Neiman against Tyler Sear. We get a 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, he's a home run king, a semi-home run king, but he's not a slugger. So he will fly to left for out number 2. So we just missed it. Just didn't quite get all of it. And that'll bring us to Emerson Jimenez. But I believe he's going to get called back because he's a pretty weak hitter. So they're going to go to somebody that maybe can do something about it. And that's Colin Ferguson. So Colin Ferguson will get he's a semi-home run king. They're trying to get that one swing of the bat to tie it. So Ferguson will hit for Jimenez with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Down by 1, one swing of the bat could tie the game. It's a 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? No, he's not eager, so he will walk. He's stoic, so he won't steal, but it will be a 2-out walk. 2-out walk, and that will take us to the chemistry chart, because that was in purple. So the leadoff man, Carrizales, hitting off the chemistry chart. Both teams are neutral. Batting team distance, no they're not. So it's a single, and that puts runners at first and second as Hartford trying to keep the train moving. And now we're to Ashley Grader. A base hit here could tie the ball game. And that's a 2-5-5, which asks, is he a star? No, he's an ace, but he's not a star. Is he a home run king? No, he's a semi-slugger, but he's not a home run king. So he will fly to left, and the ball game is over. So Tyler Sear hangs on, as do the Squirrels, and they defeat the Hartford Yard Goats by the score of 4-3 in the season opener for both teams. Winning pitcher was Alvarado, because he came in early, and it was 3-3, so Slania got a no decision. So Alvarado got the win, Sear got the save, and the loss, I believe the loss is going to Johnson. So that's going to do it from here. The first game of the Flying Squirrel season is in the books, and it's a 4-3 victory over the Hartford Yard Goats, first of a 4-game series. This is game 1. It is now in the books. Hope everybody enjoyed that presentation of History Maker Baseball, minor league style, Eastern League style, and hope everybody's having a wonderful New Year or New Year's Day. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this. I'm recording it on Saturday the 30th, so I might post it tomorrow. I'm not sure. We shall see. But either way, hope everybody has a wonderful New Year experience, and 2018, hopefully it is a good year for everyone, especially in the board gaming community. All those out there that have a channel, please support them. I'll try to list all of them or name all of them, but I'm sure I'll forget somebody. You got the 2 Earls from the Tabletop channel, Tabletop Plus channel, I should say. You've got Espo Strat, you've got ID Jester, you've got Higher Ground Gaming. There is Combat Painter, fairly new to putting up videos, but pretty cool. You got Stratomac Delaware. I feel like I'm already forgetting somebody. RN, I can't pronounce or can't think of the letters. I think it's RNGDP that has a channel. I think it's his initials and grounded into double play or something like that. Not sure the exact genesis of that name, but you've got all those guys out there. Like I said, if I'm forgetting you, it's please don't take offense to it. It's just I'm trying to think of everyone I can, but I can't think of everybody. I'm trying to think of the majority of the folks that I see put videos on. So please support their channels and view them and like them and subscribe to them and keep the community strong. So once again, final score from the Diamond in Richmond. It is the Richmond Flying Squirrels 4, the Hartford Yard Goats 3 in Game 1 of the 2017 Eastern League season. Till next time, take care, and as usual, we will see you all down the road.